Alright folks, it's been a while since we played Under the Sand on the channel and we're stuck out in the desert with our truck, but you know what? I still am hopeful that we are gonna find our van here today. But yeah, first we have to fix this truck. She's gonna need a little bit of water in the radiator because it is not looking good here. Also, I need to actually give myself some water. I think I got some more in the back. As you can see, my whole trip is depending on this one tire. Everything else is all blown out. I don't have any tires on me, which is great. Was that? Oh no, that might have been the last of my water. I wasn't paying attention. I should have just drank an energy drink. Oh, I might be screwed. All right, well, we better hope the radiator doesn't explode. Wait, can I stick cola in there? Is that a thing? You know, I saw this little tank back here, or this little tool case, and I was like, oh, that's a thing of water. I'm fine. I'm going to drink this one, and yeah, I've made a mistake already. All right, screw it. Put the cap back on. Put that down. Let's ride it until she blows up, or until hopefully I find something here. Watch how painful this... I'm almost out of fuel, too. Wait. So, I guess resetting the cap on the radiator turned off the water light, so, I mean, I guess that's a win, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I'm so freaking slow. By the way, you guys can hit the thumbs up button if you want to see more of this on the channel. The one thing I don't like about the trailer is that it kind of zooms in the truck view, so when I spin it, it's like super close to the dude. Is this faster off-roading? Hold on. Does that pick up speed? No, it's slow either way. Alright, well, let's hope there's a shop really close to here. Also, I really need some food. I might die out here. I've got health kits, so I can pad myself a bit. There might be a can of food back there. So I know there's some more liquid. Let's just see how far we can get. Oh no, all right, my guy's at like critical, like I need food. I'm starving right now. We might actually have to die on this trip. Yeah. All right, here, just drink cola. Hold on, I got some canned beans here. That'll help you out a little bit. Take that. Let's just drink another soda. I am littering right now. This is fine. There we go. It does help with your hunger a little bit. And then we'll take these pills. I see something beyond the road up here. That is probably my last hope to continue this journey before I have to go back home and rebuild the car. Like, that is it. Like, oh, geez. Am I out of fuel? I'm out of fuel, too. Yeah, we might have to take all our stuff back. I hope we could take this trailer back. This is something that we looked for. We found it last episode. But I was also, like I said, searching for the van, and that hasn't been a thing yet. Okay, so we got that. Let's just add a little bit more fuel to this. I feel like we're gonna burn quite a bit. It's like, it's so slow, but it's like I'm holding the engine at like the same, almost like RPM. It's just struggling though. But I'm assuming it's actually consuming more fuel right now. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, so what we were looking at back there, it's an airplane. It is not a shop like I was hoping for. There might be some supplies in here. Maybe if you had one more tire, like just one tire. If I could put another tire on my right rear, I feel like we would be able to still like glide across pretty good. But yeah, this isn't looking promising. All right, let's pull off here. I'm hoping there's a vehicle up here. I don't want to end this journey. I don't want to go back to base because I feel like this is the furthest out we've been. So it's like I'm getting excited that we're going to find something new here. Look up. Is it just liquids in here? Is there at least a little food? Oh, there's a health kit in here. Looks like there's a barrel back there. Is it at least full? What is this, petrol? Man, there's only 3 liters in there. Not a lot. Another can there. Yeah, kind of sucks. Is there any piles of dirt? At least maybe I can dig up. Yeah, there's just some fuel out here. I need to keep moving. It's going to get dark here soon. I'm going to hold out for one more stop. I think I've got enough fuel to do it. I really hope there's something on the other side of these hills. If not, we might be resetting and trying to find the van again. Yeah, it's like one of those things you don't want to reset because I've already had to do it once because of the truck exploding glitch. And now I'm like, oh man, I don't want to have to reset my journey again. Because, I mean, yeah, you go back to square one and everything's randomly generated. So it's like a new trip. But there's something about like the journey that we've been on so far. And I'm like, I don't want to stop. So you know what? We're going to hold out with it a little bit longer here, folks. Let's see if we can find a shop. I feel good that a shop is coming up. And if it is, I can buy my tires. We'll sell some of the loot in the back. At least I hope I can afford the tires. And yeah, everything's going to be okay. I think I saw the top of the tire. It's either a tire. I think it's a tire. It's not a donut. There's the top of it. I believe I saw it on the other side of this hill. I am almost 100% sure we're finally going to come up to a store and our journey is saved. Oh my goodness. Please tell me that's... Please, I hope I did see that right. We're going to get over there and it's just going to be a giant rock and I'm probably going to yell. That would be a thing. Because you know what? We're going to keep this series going until... Well, actually, I'm going to keep going as long as they're updating the game. But we're going to keep it going for sure until we find a van. Because I feel like it's just been teased and we got to do it. Look at that. That is a shop. We are absolutely saved. It is back on. At least I hope. Wait, what is that? Is there something in the road up there? It kind of looks like there's something in the road up here. Let's make sure that's not a van. Left side. What is it? Oh, it's a... I think it's a fence. Okay, well, we're good. We need to get these tires. So we're going to sell some stuff, and we're going to make this work. Oh, my goodness. I have never been this happy to see a freaking store. All right, let's fix this vehicle. Sorry to blind you with my my brights here, dude, but I need to buy some oh, wheels. I was looking around. At first, I didn't see the tires. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This guy doesn't carry tires. Hold on, let's turn this off. Stop draining the battery. Plus, I'm not sure my dude appreciates that. All right, so we're going to sell off some things back here. Some of the extras that I have. Okay, we're up to 5,000. I can at least get 2 tires. Engine oil. We'll sell the beer. I guess maybe actually, I'm going to keep the flare. I like those. I have 2 shovels, don't I? Or is it just one? No, I do have 2 shovels. I wonder how much that shovel's worth. I know it's probably something I shouldn't get rid of, but my goodness, I think I need it. Here, let's just go see what they'll offer for this. How much would you give me for this? 300 bucks. I think I'm going to have to do it. All right, so sell these all off. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to grab... You know what's odd is I'm going to have to grab an off-road tire, I think, because he doesn't have 4 of these normal ones. Or we could do... Hold on. So if we put... Wait, there's one. It's on the other side. All right. So if we attach this to the rim. So that's a 77. What is this one right now? It's a 50. That should last. I could just buy 2. It's going to look funny having... I probably should have put these in the rear. Having 2 off-road tires. But I feel like these things are a little bit more durable than the other one. I could be wrong about that. There we go. We'll put off-roads on the front. Eventually, I'll get off-roads all the way around. Also, I do need some water. It's 900 bucks. Man, I need some food, too, because we haven't really run into any stops, so... Okay, so let's put some water in the radiator here. There we go. Pour that in there. All right. Well, you know what? The journey's back on at least, so we got to just drive through. I need to find some survival supplies. I can't spend... I mean, I've basically spent all my money here, but I don't want to spend anything else. Let's get out of here. Wait, you don't happen to have... Real quick, you don't have any, like, dirt piles out here? Because we found a dirt pile at a store, or I think it was a gas station, maybe. It was off on, like, the side. I don't know if they appear at the shops here. I don't see anything. All right, let's just drive through the night here. Tell you what's gonna feel good is finally being back up to, like, normal speed. Like, we got this. I probably, like I said, should have put the off-roaders on the back, since it is driving off the back, so you want the better tires back there. I mean, to be fair, in theory, the road tire's gonna grip better to this. I just don't know how it actually works in this game, if there's actually different grip properties. Hey, would you look at that? There's already another stop up here. All right, so we're in a pretty decent little biome section here. Looks like it's gonna be the diner. The diner's good for survival supplies, so this is gonna be a good little run here. We'll go ahead and collect everything. There is a split up in the road, further up, so we'll need to decide. It's probably just going to say tunnel and tunnel, but if it finally says something about the farm, we are definitely going there because I want to know more about that. I've seen other people have screenshots where it's like, oh yeah, the split says farm. I'm like, what's the farm? I feel like that should be like a sacred place in this game. All right, let's get some money. Also, if the dev is watching... I'm just going to ask. I'm going to kind of bug almost every episode. Don't feel too pressured, but I would love a flashlight in the game. Okay, I was able to fill up my food. Any piles out here? Actually, sometimes there's stuff on the roof up here. Nothing. You know, it'd be really creepy if, like, when you're up here, because the lighting is so good in this game. If eventually, finally, there's like AI, maybe if they're like hostile, just seeing those lights go up and down the road, man. You know, my ideal survival like car game would be a mixture of this, The Long Drive, and Beware. The AI in that game when they chase you is amazing. Plus the atmosphere is amazing. Like, I'd want something a little bit more kind of horror based, but maybe not necessarily like supernatural or zombies. Which, speaking of survival games, I need to check out again. It was like Horizon Drive, I believe. We played a demo to it. And supposedly, I think it went to like I don't know if it's like a Patreon model or something like that. Some sort of backer model. It actually has had a lot of updates, new stops, new cars. I really kind of want to check that out again here soon. If anybody remembers that, let me know. Yeah, it just says tunnel and tunnel. So here's my dilemma here. I feel like a lot of times after the split is where you potentially get a car. And I feel like I'm going to have to drive the whole biome again. I did this last episode. So I'll go down to where the tunnel is, and if I don't see a vehicle on the road, I'll backtrack to here and go the other way. That way we cover both sides. Because I'm so afraid of missing that van right now. Like, I got to make sure it's not going to be on the other side of the road, because if I were to somehow figure that out, I'd kick myself in the rear end. All right, it's another beautiful morning. Just still trying to make it to the edge of the biome. I went ahead and went to sleep last night. I don't want to miss anything. Looks like we're coming up to a military I think that's the hangar. It also just kind of looks like a big warehouse. Let's get a little bit closer to it. Nothing so far. I don't see the end of the biome, so we probably have a ways to go before we reach it. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to be turning around. You know what's bad is there's no guarantee there's going to be a vehicle either way. But it's just me trying to cover all my bases. Sure, I have to spend more time in each biome, but I feel like it's going to pay off in the end, you know? And I'll just cut a lot of it out of the video where I'm just like going back and forth. Let's see if we can find some stuff in here. I thought normally you would find like petrol cans in here. Anything over here? Oh, here we go. Medicine. Hey, there's another flare over there. We can use that. Oh, let's go ahead and drink our cola. See, I'm being wise. I'm saving these flares just in case we find another bunker, because I want to be able to see. There's a couple areas. Oh, look at that. Off-road tire. All right, that's pretty cool. Hold on, eat this real quick. Grab this. It's in not great shape. You can't repair these. That's the problem with them. It might just be worth it just to sell it. Let's see, what's this tire? It's in 44, so it's in better shape than the off-road one. But they're worth quite a bit of money. Even in kind of bad shape, I'm still thinking it's gonna be worth maybe $300-400. All right, let's get back on the highway here. Come on, please tell me there's a vehicle over here. I feel like we're getting close to the cliffside. Maybe around the corner. No, man, it feels like it's been a while. Like, it's been a good while since we've seen a vehicle out in the wild. Wait a minute. Okay, junkyard. Why is there... I don't think there's vehicle spawns in these. You know, I'm hoping one day that maybe that's a thing. Because you would think junkyard would be a good place to find a stripped down vehicle. Unless it is a thing and we just haven't seen it. But none of these vehicles look like you can drive them. There is a couple vehicles on that side. We'll have to check over there. Yeah, I feel like this side's just going to be a bust here. You got some money? Oh, they got some money here. Nothing in the old microwave. Got to search the inside of the vehicles out, too. I think a lot of the buses will occasionally have, like, fuel cans and stuff in there. Oh, let's check the vehicles on the side. No, it's just more crushed vehicles. All right, well, we got a little bit of fuel out of that. It hasn't been a great side, but I don't know if we're going to find more on the, say we turn around over here. Because, yeah, that's the end. Let's see the end of the road real quick, just to ensure they didn't place a car, like, at the very end of the biome, because, yeah, I don't want to miss that, so... It is looking like we're going to wind up turning around up here. I don't know, part of me is actually kind of regretting the decision. Like, do I turn around, or do I just go to the next biome and just hope that we naturally find one? Because when you start backtracking, we're wasting fuel, and we're going to stops that we've already seen, just to try to get on the other side to see if there's anything... I don't know. But man, it's just that thought. You know, it's like that fear of missing out feeling you get where you're like, hey, There's a thing over here that it might be on the other side of the map. I should probably turn around and go check it out. Of course, I say that, and I run into a full... What is this? Wait, this looks like a farm. Oh, wait. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Wait, are there people here? Like, this legit... Okay, hold on. Maybe we do keep going. Are we just going to encounter, like, more rare stops? I feel like the split back there should have said farm. There's a ranch here. Wait a minute. Is there anybody alive in here? That is a creepy house. Yeah, it almost doesn't fit the mold. Like, it feels like it's not destroyed, but... Oh, no. Well, the house is definitely abandoned. Huh. Alright, well, there's at least some stuff to grab in here. Okay, so upstairs is... Oh, my goodness, why am I getting stuck? I can hardly get up these... You know, this is like a building it's hard to walk around in. There's a bed in here. Man, it's like it's been cleaned up, but they left, I'm assuming? I don't know. What's back in here? You can't tell me there's no dirt piles out here that I can dig up, right? Like, there's gotta be. About here in the stables, anything? You know what? That's like a workbench. Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna eventually be something that's in this game, like crafting. Anything in here? Yeah, this is the first time, and it's kind of amazing how long I've played the game that you would run into a stop for the first time, but that is indeed what we've just done, because I haven't seen this. Oddly enough, this stop is relatively empty. That's the only sucky thing about it. Like, hold on, let's check over here. There's not like a pile over here I can dig up? No. Wow. Okay. Well, if this was the farm is absolutely a barren wasteland, and it's pretty, I mean, it's creepy because it's almost like in really good shape, but it's also abandoned, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, here it is. End of the biome. What do we do? Do we turn around and go back and check, or do we just go through? You know what? I don't feel like backtracking is a good idea. Even though it might cost us a vehicle at the split, I don't think that going backwards, especially if the other side's a complete bust, which it was last time, it's not worth going back, because if we get stuck, that's what got us in the situation with all of our tires popped, by the way. That's why the car or the truck was in such rough shape when we started. So backtracking caused that. So I'm just thinking that maybe it's not wise, and we just keep pushing. We're going to find that vehicle eventually. So let's move into the next biome here and see what we got. Okay, nice sandy area here. I must say that last stop was really weird. Like, how is there stops in this game that I haven't even seen? And I've been playing it for a good bit. Like, how have we not seen that before? Like, it's kind of got me excited that maybe the deeper in you get, maybe the more unique stops. I could be completely wrong, and it might just be completely randomly generated. But I'm kind of hoping that that's the thing. Like, the further out you go, the more rare stops you get. But yeah, there's something about that stop. It made me feel a little uneasy. I'm like, is this even a work in progress? Or is it... Like, what is the stop? Like, why is it empty? Why does it almost look too perfect? I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. Okay, here we go. Gas station. We also did, like, cut past a part of the road. I don't think there was anything on there. This should be a good stop. Maybe we can find a pile to dig into over here. Why do I feel like this is the kind of stop that's going to have that? This might have been the stop that had it last time. All right. We didn't miss anything on the road back there, did we? I don't know. I might have to go back up the road just a smidge, because I believe there's a couple spots I didn't see back there. Hey, look, a freaking car battery. That's nice. Yeah, this is actually, man, I love these stops. These are good. What else is in here? Mirrors, more fuel, oil. I got some good stuff. Also, hold on, look around. That looks like one of those piles. See how you got like a little bit of discoloration, but I don't see anything like poking out of that one. Hold on, let's go get a shovel real quick. We got to test this out. But yeah, look at all this good loot. It's a lot of good stuff here. Where is shovel? I should keep the shovel just on my inventory. Okay, here we go. Can I dig this? I can. Is there... What is that? What is this worth? Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, last time we dug in one of those, we found, I think it was like a flare. And I was like, okay, it's a decent loot. I have never seen this before. That's a silver bar. Okay, I got to keep that on me. I wonder, I'm going to say that's worth at least $1,000. It might be more. All right, you got me pumped up, game. Like, I'm really excited. All right, let's grab all this other stuff. Let's keep moving. I'm glad we continued there. Like, that silver bar makes it 100% worth it. Dude, I wonder how rare the silver bar is. That's got to be one of the rarest items in the game. I mean, I would hope that there's a gold bar, too, because gold should be worth more than silver. That was good. I got a smile on my face. Also, I totally left the gas tank cover open. It's fine. I don't think it spills like the long drive does. Yeah, I'm pretty much like, we need to go find a store because I want to see how much that, like, what else would you use that for? That's currency. There is no other use to have that silver bar. Like, that is, you're going to go turn it in and you're going to hopefully get a nice payday. I'm hoping it's worth more than 1,000. Now that I think about it, there are items that I've turned in that are worth like 1,000. I've never seen this. Maybe it's like 2,000 or 3,000. That would be great. No freaking way. This is the best episode ever. There it is, folks. You know, it all is going to work itself out. We have added the van. Now, hear me out. No, you know what? I'm taking it. I was going to say, let me go back to the start to take it, but why? We've got all that we need here in order to make it run. So there is a store right up there, so we are about to, so stay tuned. We're about to turn in that silver. Okay, where? Oh, is there no engine in this thing at all? Dude, look at that. I like the interior of this. And then you got this big storage area. There is a hitch on here. I like it. I like it a whole lot. All right, so we got to make this thing work. So first things first, let's just start taking off. Oh, that's just a wheel cover. I should have sold that. To me, the wheel covers are kind of pointless. Let's put the street tires in the front. I'd like to get off-road tires all the way around on this van. So let's put those there. How does the engine set in this thing? Oh, there it goes. It's like sideways. All right, so stick that there. You know, some people say, hey, the mechanic aspects of Mamba Zoo are really like simplified. What about this? I can like slap whole engines over here. Should I take? Actually, I think I'm supposed to keep the panels on. Does it send? It doesn't send this car back, does it? Maybe I do want to take the panels. Because I could turn those in for some money, I believe. All right, so let's put this. Oh, geez, I think I just detached. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't mean, I was supposed to take the whole thing off. There it goes. Okay, so we got that. I need to unload this thing. So check it out. We got storage in here. That's, oh, nope, keep the bar. So mirror, let's put you there. There we go. I need to get a little oil in this thing and need a little water in here. The battery's doing remarkably well. I don't quite understand that, why that thing doesn't even want to die. By the way, hold on, what colors we got? We got an orange. I think I got to go with that. Hold on, is that a dark red or is this a light red? Let's see what we want to paint this bad boy real quick. That's looking more like a pink. Oh, and does it get... Oh, there it goes. It's getting a little bit deeper. Not gonna lie, I totally just ran out of paint at the end. It's fine. I could just do orange doors here. Let's just do orange doors. This will work. It's like a metallic orange. It's like a little bit of like an offset. Actually, that came out more bronze looking than anything. All right, let's go ahead and dump quite a bit of fuel in here. I've been waiting for this thing, so might as well. So do we need to make any repairs to the engine? Everything actually is in pretty good shape. Let's repair. Okay, the engine can go up to 100. Yeah, everything's in pretty decent shape. All right, she's going to be running pretty good here. You know, I made a very big mistake. I should have moved. Hold on, put this over here. I should have. Can I move this? Oh, yeah, I wonder if I could push this truck out of the way. I wasn't thinking. I took everything off the truck. Crank this real quick. Oh, and it probably should close the back doors. There we go. Storage is decent on here. It's not bad at all. My only concern is that I might have... Ooh, please tell me I can move that truck. Does it move? I'm hoping I can back it up because it's parked in front of the trailer right now. And okay, I think I'm going to be able to move this. It's going to take a couple small hits here, but look at the van. This thing's pretty freaking impressive, is it not? Okay, I think I've successfully beat it out of the way. All right, so these are pretty much empty. That one's empty-ish. It might have a little bit, huh? I might just stick some back in there. Is there a little bit in here? No, that's actually empty. That's not gonna be worth anything. It's 0.9 left of oil in there. All right, you know what? Let's just, let me try. I don't know if I can sell all the parts on this thing. We're just gonna toss them in there if I can get them in there and stay. Let's go to that store. I'm dying to know what the silver bar is worth. Look at us rolling around in our freaking awesome van. This thing looks cool. I'm so happy we found this. So, I mean, talk about, like, the most progress we've ever made in an episode. Finding the new vehicle I've been wanting to find, and we found a extremely rare item, and we get one of the nice looking shops over here. Alright. You don't happen to have any more, like, dirt piles out here, do you? I'd like to find me a gold bar. Alright, so comment down below before I turn this in. What do you think it's worth? And here we go. $4,000. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can take it. I don't need it. Don't want it. We found the van. We won. I could probably sell a couple more things. If not, I can send those back, right? Oh, I don't need it. So, yeah, we probably just want to send this stuff back. Just in case we want to take the truck. I should have grabbed the, maybe the window and the tail section. Or, well, tail section, the freaking tailgate. Can we send this stuff back, please? Can I do that? Delivery cost, none. Is this just stuff that's going to appear and I'm not able to send it back? Maybe that's the thing. Oh, you got to close the lid. Okay, well, it delivered it back. All right, cool. So we closed the lid there. All right, we've got a couple more things I'm going to sell. But if you guys want to see more of this on the channel, let me know down in the comments section below. And we'll see you guys next time in Under the Sand.